Hello everyone, welcome to Models and Trains. This will be a third showing of my Blue Circle trucks, where I want to feature mostly Foden models. So without further ado, this is a DG Foden, model DG, from around 1938. And again, the cab is from Langley Models. It's a white metal kit. The chassis is from Base Toys, and I made the platform from Plasticard. So here's another view of it. Now, the decals on the doors are missing in this photograph, and also some signage on the body. But these were made about 15-16 years ago, and a couple of years ago I managed to find some decal sets, and here we have one here. It says Portland Cement in a blue circle ring, and here it says Portland Cement. So here we have the completed model in its correct colours, and as I think I mentioned before, Blue Circle had its own unique shade of yellow, which manufacturers had to adhere to when they were producing trucks for the company. And also the wings and mudguards were Oxford blue. And as you can see, there's a small red cross under the headlamp there, and that signified that every Blue Circle vehicle carried a first aid kit, so they could assist if there was an accident or injury to themselves or whatever. So I don't think this one's going to shine very well. Let's have a little experiment with a torch. So the headlights are jeweled, so they'll sparkle when light shines on them. So as you can see there, there's a miniature number plate. So they all came from Langley Models, separate to the metal kits. So you can buy the jeweled headlights and tail lights. Tail lights are so small, it's unbelievable. I had a big problem trying to put those on. So what I do with all my models is paint the interiors to match how they were in the day, with the dark maroon seat, etc. So there we go. So that's a four-wheeled DG Foden. So flick the page over. So I'm going to skip a model here. This is a Foden S20 circa 1958, and again the cab is from Langley Models, chassis from Base Toys, and the body I recreated with Plasticard. It's not an exact copy, but it's the best I could do at the time. So let's put that one up on the layout, on the roundabout, sorry. So here we are. So this is the next model up from this one. That's an FG. This is the S20. Now again, I couldn't copy the signing on the body because of the ribs. It was impossible. I tried it. So what I've done, I've just fitted a bulk delivery panel, so to speak. And again, a kit made from numerous parts assembled into a cab. And the wing mirrors are my own. I've tried to copy how they were on the trucks. So the next one, okay, let me just go back a touch. Here's some photographs of the same S20 cab with a bulk tanker body. Now I haven't recreated those. I think I have enough bodies for now. So we'll put that one to one side. And then what I'll do, I shall put the four-wheeler on there. So here we have a four-wheeler FG FE Foden and again circa 1952 from what I can gather. And this was a 4-wheel flat, and again the cab from Langley Models, chassis from Base Toys, and the platform was handmade. So let's go up onto the model. So here we go. Now these again, they're very good quality kits. They tend to just need some gentle filing around the window openings and some parts where they don't fit snugly. They just need a bit of filing, but they're excellent quality, they really are. And again, this one has dual headlights, and as you can see, scale number plates and the first aid kit sign. So the next one, it's a feature. You just put that one down there. All fingers and thumbs today. Right, this is an FG FE circa 1952. This is a 6-wheel flat. So cab again from Langley Models. The chassis and platform was from EFE on this occasion, where I showed the AEC Mammoth chassis that was made by EFE. I simply cut the cab off and put this Langley Models cab on to replace it. So you can see this is the original photograph, and this is my copy of it. So let's zoom up onto the roundabout. There we go. Like I say, to find the decals for the cabs was a hard job indeed. I had to search high and low for those. I think I managed to cover it in the end. So that's the 6-wheel version. So we have a 4, a 6, and now I'll show you. Let's put that over there. Turn the page over. So here we have the Foden FG 8-wheel flatbed truck, and again Foden FG 1952, circa 52. Could have been earlier, could have been later. It's hard to pin them down to the exact year. Again, the cab from Langley Models, and the chassis and platform this time from EFE. So I bought an 8-wheel, I think it was a tanker. I cut the cab off and put this Langley cab on to replace it. So let's have another look. No, sorry, in the photograph it doesn't show the front bumper, and I modelled it without the front bumper, but in the kit, the cab kit, it came with one, so I fitted it later on. I think it looks a lot better. So here we go. The same thing, I made the mirrors, they're not in the kit. Strange enough, I don't know why they did that. The headboards I've also made from plastic card. And wow, look at this. This one's carrying pallets. Now, it was more common in those days for the load to be what they call a bed load. So the bags would be stacked on the body like this, and then if you went to a builder's site or a builder's merchants, they would be offloaded by hand. So the job was for the driver to stand on the truck and passing the bags to the workers, and so they put on their shoulders and then walk off into the storage sheds. Very hard work, trust me, I know. So if you had a pallet load, it made you very happy because you knew that it was very easy to unload the truck with the aid of a forklift wherever you went. So that concludes my Foden flatbed trucks. The next one will be a bulk, which is quite a long story on its own. So thank you for watching. Bye now.